Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow.
It's not just the pandemic. Kids are spending too much time indoors and behind screens. And as parents, we spend more time behind our phones than with our kids. At South Shore Family Adventures, we'll show you easy, convenient hiking trails and adventures all across southeastern Massachusetts, often right in your backyard, so you can get outside, get some fresh air, and have fun with your kids without the screens. Hey everyone, it's Jim from South Shore Family Adventures. Today we're hiking in the snow. Yes, the snow, at Norris Reservation on Dover Street in Norwell, Massachusetts. This is one of our favorite hiking spots. The scenery is spectacular in the warmer months, but we've also discovered it's a great place to explore on a snowy day as well. Norris Reservation is 129 acres of land with 2.5 miles of trails operated by the Trustees, a conservation nonprofit that maintains and operates over 120 other sites in Massachusetts, including farms, woodlands and parks, and historic houses. Okay, now on to our rating system. The PINT score. The parking at Norris Reservation is adequate, but fills up fast, especially on weekends. If you can get here during the week, you have a much better chance of finding a spot in the small parking lot. Otherwise, earlier or later in the day is probably better for parking. For this reason, we rated Norris a 4 for parking. There are multiple loop trails you can take here, and each one has certain highlights. There's an old boathouse, stunning views of the North River and the marshes along it, as well as a boardwalk trail around a pond. The trails are varied, with enough entertainment along the way to make this a 4 for interest level. On this trip, there was a special reindeer quest going on. This was a great hook for the kids who wanted to now find all 6 reindeer, which were made out of sticks and logs, each decorated differently. Each one also had a QR code that told you about that specific reindeer's likes and interests. Each one was sponsored by local Norwell Junior and Brownie troops. It's always great when organizations that run these parks do something like this for the kids. Our kids loved finding these reindeer and taking pictures with them. And yes, we found all 6. Following the trails at Norris is fairly straightforward. There are 3 colored trails, the McMullan Trail in blue, which takes you to the old boathouse and is currently one way, the River Loop Trail, which takes you to a scenic overlook with fantastic views of the North River, and the Gordon Pond Trail, a loop trail with a boardwalk that surrounds Gordon Pond. This one's great for wildlife spotting. All 3 trails are clearly marked with colored squares on the trees and the paths are well worn. You can't get lost here. For this reason, we rated it a 5 for navigation. Finally, the trails are mostly flat, but do have roots and rocks sticking up out of them. Some of the spots were icy today. There are also some areas that get muddy when wet, and there are 1 or 2 places where the trail rises or falls in elevation. In total, the trail is about 2.5 miles. For this reason, we rated it a 4 for terrain. Today, we hiked the McMullan Trail out to the boathouse, then joined the River Loop Trail down to the scenic overlook, and then headed back to our car because it started snowing. We skipped the Gordon Pond Trail, but if you have time, it's well worth doing all 3 trails. Here are some highlights from our hike to prove that you can get outdoors and hike in all kinds of weather.
Alice, what are you doing?
Pooping. It looks like a toilet.
Okay, Alice, what was your favorite part?
Reindeer.
Finding reindeer? Cool. And James, what's your favorite part?
My favorite part was throwing rocks.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, and also subscribe to our channel for more great videos about easy, convenient hikes right in your backyard, so you can get your family outdoors, into the fresh air, and away from screens. And share this video with someone else who you think might like it. Hey, if you have a suggestion for another place we should go on the South Shore, leave us a comment below, and check out another great video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the trails.